just made guacamole, and I also made a taco in a bag using Doritos. Now for dessert is a Mexican baked banana. Who doesn't love bananas? Mexican style, meaning a couple of different spices of sugars, such as cinnamon. How about some ground ginger? Now we need nutmeg, sugar. You would need some chocolate sauce, yum, lemon juice, and evaporated milk, and of course your bananas. So now I'm going to start with my bananas. Now how many of you want? Certainly if you're going to serve a large crowd, use more bananas. But literally what you're going to do is you're going to cut this in half, lengthwise. Bananas are so healthy, yummy. Okay. Okay, so if it's not perfect, don't worry about it because you will also need tortillas. That's another thing you will need because what you're gonna do is you're gonna wrap these bananas in a tortilla. So, just gonna go ahead and cut this in half. Love bananas. I pretty much eat it all the time. And so I found this recipe online and to go with our Mexican themes today. And I just thought that having a dessert that's pretty easy that you can do in your dorm or your apartment would be something like this, such as this Mexican banana dessert idea. I just thought, wow, literally, this is so cool. You just only need a couple different things. Okay, so awesome. That's all we need. How cool is that? So now I'm just going to go ahead and mix my dry ingredients. You will probably need about a tablespoon of sugar. I'm going to go ahead and put that into our dry ingredients and a dash of all the rest of the other spices that we're going to use. So just a dash of our cinnamon, ground ginger, yum, ginger, and nutmeg. Nutmeg smells like fall time. Okay, great. So we're just going to mix this together with a fork, just a couple of our lovely sugar mixture with our bananas. Now, to the fun part is putting these with the tortillas. Now you will need a cookie sheet and make sure you spray your cookie sheet with cooking spray. And we're just literally going to put a little bit of lemon juice on the bottom. It's gonna give it some of that tang flavor, just a little bit. And purchase one of these. These are pretty cool. Like they're just little brushes that really help even out everything, even when you're making like different other desserts with, using like phyllo dough or anything, you need to brush milk on it or egg whites on anything, or even for meats, brushing it with some sort of sauce. These are always helpful, easier that way. So I'll go ahead and place my bananas in here. And I'm gonna roll them up. It's gonna be so good. Just gonna place them at the end of the tortillas. Great. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and brush it with our mixture. Just a little bit of the spices on here. Or not really spices, but of this sweet, sugary mixture. You can also put it on the tortilla as well. Smell that nutmeg in here. Okay, great. So awesome. Just need a little bit of that for when I roll it up. So I'm going to go ahead and roll it up gently so I don't crush the, just crushed the banana totally. That's okay. It's wrapped up in our tortilla, so it's just fine. Cool. Look at that. I don't even know what's in there. It's just a banana. Okay, so go ahead and wrap this one up as well. Now, for my tortilla choice, I used multi-grain as another healthy alternative. But there's, a ton of different tortilla choices. But I just wanted to use a healthier choice and use the multi-grain. Okay, so now that I wrapped it up, Next thing you need to do is put evaporated milk. You can use evaporated milk with so many different other recipes, like such if you're trying to make a healthy dessert. And some of them call for evaporated milk. Okay, literally, I just need a little bit of it. So about a half a cup. Whoa, smells pretty good actually. Kind of reminds me of eggnog. Okay, so literally I'm just gonna brush the sides because it's gonna make it a little sweeter, crispier. And then I'm just going to go ahead and dust off our remaining mixture on top of the baked bananas, or will soon to be baked bananas. It does remind me of this, I think it's chimichurros, I believe. That is, I think it's either a Latin American type dessert, which is bread and it's rolled up in like cinnamon and different other sugars, and it's really good. You dip it in chocolate sauce, it's so good. So this is just a different alternative to that, and it's going to be delicious. Okay, so just place them right here, and we're going to go ahead and put it to our oven. For about 15 minutes. Set the timer on for about 15 minutes and you're waiting until your delicious dessert is out. It's been about 15 minutes right now and I'm ready to take out my baked banana Mexican dessert. And we already had this on preheat for 400 degrees and I'm so excited to look at this. Yummy! Yep. Oh yeah, that is so good. I'm gonna need another pot holder. Beware because it's gonna be super hot when you take it out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's put it on a cookie sheet. Woo! So yeah, it's gonna look a little bit burned on the side, but you know what? That's perfectly fine because you want the bananas to stay in here to be stable, and it's gonna be delicious. So let's go ahead and start trying one. I'm gonna take this right now. Of course, this recipe calls for chocolate sauce, so I love dark chocolate sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle that all over. Look how beautiful that looks. Nicely placed. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it with my fork and my knife, and it's going to be awesome. Crunch, did you hear that crunch? Oh yeah. Probably gonna be super hot. Okay, I'm really excited about trying this. Well, you do not want to miss this recipe. It's crunchy. You got your banana. It's gooey. It's chocolatey, and it's different sugars like the cinnamon, nutmeg, and the sugar is just delicious. A perfect way to end the night of the Mexican dishes you've tried.